We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the opener of this 3-game set between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. These two will have a likely impact in this series. Game 1 is next. Kyle Hendricks will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, H?
Well, his last outing, Matt, he pitched into the 6th inning, but he just couldn't get out of it. Ran out of gas. I think early on he's strong in games, but in this particular ball game, what am I looking for? Can he get past the 6th and maybe carry this game through and get a W?
Now batting, Jonathan Villar. He will lead this one off today. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
Scooter Gennett.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking for 8. Pretty impressive.
The left fielder, number 8, Brian Braun.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Braun. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 4 home runs. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 18 driven in. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, this is what they didn't do yesterday. Execute with runners in scoring position. So now you got a chance. Here it is already in this ball game. You got a guy sitting there in scoring position. Drive him in.
Got him looking. And that'll do it. The inning is over. No damage done. Here's Jason Hayward now, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
Jason Hayward.
This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
First pitch on its way. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 69 as he creeps closer as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Takes this the other way to right, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broxton will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Matt Caesar.
Ready now, Matt Caesar, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Broxton's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Now in the box, Domingo Santana. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Domingo Santana.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Keon Broxton.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So coming to the plate, Jesus Aguilar, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he takes strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail things here. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. This one is launched. Look at this. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So a solo home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist. Home run number 57 thus far. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Braun. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Miguel Montero, a solo home run. Home run number 5 on the year. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
In now, Kyle Hendricks.
Catcher, Kyle Hendricks.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Broxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop,
Here's Addison Russell. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santana has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason
digging in to try it again,
Hayward.
Jason Hayward. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, I'm impressed how they're playing on.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the... Welcome back to baseball on the show from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Cloudgate there, a popular tourist destination in Millennium Park.
Leading off from
At
Milwaukee,
the plate, Jet
Catcher.
Bandy. And they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. A 1 pitch on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another.
Garza.
Standing in, Matt Garza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Just a tick behind for a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound.
5.
Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning,
Jonathan
and now he started
Villar.
this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Caesar is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up. Here's Javier Baez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Javier Baez.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Bryant.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Baez is on his way home. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. And he will creep ever closer to that record as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
Well, you're talking about Wee Willie Keeler, Pete Rose, Ty Cobb. I mean, you're talking about some iconic names. Is DiMaggio in the sights now? We'll see.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. In the air out to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Caesar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into very shallow right. Santana is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll try to get back now, but here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Scooter Gennett.
throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The left fielder, number 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Gone in order. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. His second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Broxton is right there. 1 gone.
Up next for the Cubs,
ready for another chance, Kyle Hendricks. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santana waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This is amazing. I've never seen anything like this. You realize how many strikes he's throwing? The first pitch.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 62 on the year, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Here's Jason Hayward now to right field, and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. Home run number 54 thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Center fielder number
Here's
9.
Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Oh, he was geared up for that pitch. He got what he wanted. He just got out in front of it.
Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Baez will head for second. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And way gone. And that cleared the shrubbery. Two-run shot to straightaway center. A huge home run for him as he now stands alone in the all-time record books as this lead got even wider. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rizzo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Rizzo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. He's done it. Anthony Rizzo is the new single-season home run king. One of the greatest records in baseball history has been toppled by one of the best offensive seasons anyone will ever see.
Oh, man, and you have to wonder what is going through his head right now. No matter what happens the rest of his career, he's going to be immortalized for what he's accomplished this year. It's hard to say much else. Sometimes you just have to soak up the moment.
Standing in now, Matt Caesar. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, aim up.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Santana is under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back for more from the north side after this. At the plate, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Striding in once again, Jesus Aguilar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
The 0-1. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does not. It gets by out there, and that'll let the inning continue. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. Jet Bandy is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. They trail in this one 11-0. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Previously against Tommy Milone, he's got 8 hits in 23 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Santana is there. And he'll bring this one in. Digging in once again, Miguel Montero. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Broxton moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Kyle Hendricks. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Santana is there, and he'll put it away to retire. Hernan Perez will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 14, Hernan Perez.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Popped high in the air. Under it is Zobrist, 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Scooter Gennett. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Chase Anderson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in and looking for more, Addison Russell. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson, 4 for 10. He also has 1 home run. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Broxton going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. And it's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez. Skied into straightaway right. Santana has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now to the plate, Kris Bryant. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson, 5 for 9. Also, 5 of those hits were for home runs, so that's clearly a possibility here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, and he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short, and the toughest one of them all, the triple. Looks like he's gonna get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high, and bye-bye. That one's gone into the bleachers. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. Into the box now, Matt Caesar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Out in front of a fastball as this is whipped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
Ben Zobrist will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Broxton racing back. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Lifted into center field. Baez is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And there's out number 2. Digging in. Into the windup and the pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
He'll try again, 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. For this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around first, digging for two. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Ready once again, Kyle Hendricks. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Santana is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Ready for another chance? Addison Russell. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast. So a two-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, he really hit that ball well. Just got great extension and didn't miss the pitch.
Here's Jason Hayward now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Broxton going back on it. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And Hayward is in at third base. He's got himself a triple. Here's Javier Baez. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and out of here. So a two-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as this lead got even wider. And we get another look here. He is now in elite company with home run number 70 right there. Here's Chris Bryant now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Braun. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Third home run of the day. You know, guys love hitting in the day games, daylight. You get to see that natural lighting. Well, he's put a natural swing on 3 balls today and got 3 homers. Really impressive.
Into the box, Matt Caesar. Hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Heading after this is Broxton. And the inning is over. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away. So stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-1. And this is chopped fouled at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there to try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, and they remain well behind. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Miguel Montero. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Broxton racing back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Hendricks. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Santana over to his right. He's got it 1 away. In now, Addison Russell. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, forget about this one. Bob Bowie. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. Standing in now, Jason Hayward. Pulled toward right center field. Broxton has a beat on it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. At the plate, Javier Baez. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Broxton has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on. Eric Sogard is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Hector Rondon enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit in the air out to left. Caesar is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So that'll extend the inning and give Ryan Braun a 2-out chance.
Well, that's why you grind out every at-bat. You don't want the game to end on your watch. He gets the base hit, extends it, and we'll see what happens the rest of the way out.
Rizzo in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
22-0 the final this afternoon. The Chicago Cubs rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Kyle Hendricks earns his first win of the season, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Matt Garza allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Time for the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, last outing he pitched 8 solid innings. He pitched deep into the ball game, deep enough to get a win. And he's the type of guy that will go deep in games for you. So, Matt, I'm looking for that type of performance in this game as well.
HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Oh, it's remarkable watching them right now. Everything's clicking. To win 8 games in a row, you have to have timely hitting, great pitching, all the cliches you want to throw in there. Well, in this streak, they're doing it.
And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in, Ryan Braun. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Good-looking sinker on the inside corner. And this is fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now it'll be the... At the plate, Jason Hayward. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Santana ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. Home run number 56 on the year. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Digging in, Javier Baez. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Well, Matt, this is one of those throwback lineups for me. I mean, you're talking about speed from top to bottom. They will bunt. They will hit and run. They'll play that small ball game and go after you. But also, you leave a guy at second and you blink, he's on third. They love to run. They're coming after you.
1 out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Santana is in pursuit. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. And now a pitch on the way. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
He's tough to get out anyway, but you put him on a streak like this, it seems like his concentration.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. So his remarkable season continues, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. High in the air out to center field. Broxton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Into the windup and the pitch. Travis Shaw is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Here's Zobrist now at second. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball out of the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home, he'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
Striding in, Domingo Santana. His matchup numbers with Hendricks have not yielded a single thing. 0 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Now at the plate, Keon Broxton. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And gone into the right field bleachers. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 44 on the year. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Batting 8.
In now, Kyle Hendricks. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. Now batting, Addison Russell, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the bleachers and out of here. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times. And this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Baez will head for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, that base hit right there extends his streak to 14 games. That's 2 weeks going to the ballpark saying, I'm feeling good. I'm going to get a hit tonight. That's the mindset you want to be in.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one is launched. Look at this. And it's gone into the bleachers. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. So a big home run as he grabs a piece of history, tying an all-time record as this lead swells to 7-0. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Hey, these guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Ready to take his hacks again, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Broxton is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Bandy.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll step out on first himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 52.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
In now, Jimmy Nelson. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Who would have thought it, Matt? 8 up, 8 down, and you give up the first base hit to the other pitcher. Baseball can be a weird sport.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar, as he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike 1. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ben Zobrist is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Oh, and he comes after him again there. Ball 2. And now things are starting to get a little more interesting down there. As you can see, he's taking some exception to the location of that last pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Striding in once again, Kyle Hendricks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a surprising intentional walk here as that will now load the bases. Tommy Malone is going to come on the pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Hit in the air out toward left. Braun has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. Here's Jason Hayward now. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Here comes the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Broxton's under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Make it 9-0.
Center fielder number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Moving under it, Broxton. And that retires the side. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Scooter.
Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 away.
The left
hey, this guy's not wasting any time. Right, gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Fans, a reminder that our homestand continues here tomorrow afternoon with another ball game versus these Brewers. Good seats are still available, so stop by any stadium ticket window or visit us online at Cubs.com. And we'll see you here at the friendly confines. Fans, we here at the ballpark would like to congratulate MLB The Show's in-house soccer team for managing to be outscored 30-1 this season and managing just 1 shot on goal. Congratulations, guys and gals. Fans, be sure to get your tickets now for next Friday night, as the first 10,000 fans will take home their very own Cubs victory banner. It's the same blue W on a white flag that flies here at Wrigley Field after every Cubs victory. Get your tickets now here at the park or online at Cubs.com. Cubs baseball, it's a way of life. Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information